Hello everyone, this is Secution, and I am back. I have a little bit of time today, and this evening has suddenly decided to be a little bit busy potentially. So I do want to carry on with Final Fantasy IX. For this moment in time, I think I want to just maybe mess around, do some side quests. Much as I love the game, I don't really want to press on with the main story quite yet for a couple of reasons, and hopefully folks will be okay with that. Last time, a lot of stuff happened. I won't say too much about it just because if you haven't seen that stream yet, it's still up. Everything from this series is up on the YouTube archive if you want to go back and watch any of it. It's the only link that's on the page, so yeah. I don't want to... And the video itself is up for like 14 days, I think, so yeah. For right now, I just kind of want to run around and do some side quest stuff and, you know, just kind of play around with those a bit. And also, you know, maybe do some grinding to get some more levels and things for people. And there's a lot of side quests in this game that are very, very easy to just completely miss. I could have just ridden Cho over here, and in fact, that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna leave poor Choco because it's hard to see with the mist. Yeah, because mist is now covering the world apparently, and it's hard to see sometimes where stuff is. So yeah, we're not going to leave Choco here. We're going to come back and get Choco. I want to get I want to get more Chocographs. I want to get more stuff done in like the side quests and things that we can do. Because I like those things. I like doing the side quests and stuff. Sorry, I'm looking at my, I'm trying to figure out a better way to manage this stream, because, like, the mobile dashboard's fine, but occasionally it logs itself out, and I tried managing it from my laptop, but the problem with that is, of course, then I've got to sit here with my laptop, and the joy of streaming from a console, and all that good stuff. But yeah. And I don't know what I'm doing because I'm walking around looking for stuff like, where's the treasure? And it's like you have to hit the button, Secution. Oh, we got something. Eye drops. Lovely. So this is Chocobo Hot and Cold, which you've probably seen me do a bit of. Grab, 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 grab. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, nope, we're moving away from it. Not gonna get this one. It's one of those ones that I'm just not gonna pinpoint effectively, so time's up. You got eye drops. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, and again, I apologize if I go quiet for a minute. I'm using this as an opportunity to also kind of figure out different ways to manage the stream and to be better and make better content for you all. Oh, something very deep. That might be a choco. We found a chocograph. Yes, Choco's beak is stronger. Okay, so that's really good. We'll go see if we can get that chocograph after this. Maybe we'll go to the Chocobo Lagoon. I don't know. Crap. Crap. Alright. See, these are the ones I struggle with, because it's like, I know I'm close, because it was saying, like, you're really close, you're really close, you're really close, you're really close, you're really close. And then I move away from it, and I'm just like, oh no, where is it? Okay. This way? This way? No. No. And I think you have to hit, like, a very, very precise little spot to really get it. Time's up. Well, we got the chocograph, so Choco's beak is now more powerful. Let's take a look at our new chocograph. Select cold field. Okay, looks like a very cold place. Okay, let's go, because it says all we need is the field to get there, and Choco is not only able to do field stuff, but is able to do other stuff as well. So let's run back over to the Invincible, because as we're finding these chocographs, we're getting a bunch of items. We're also getting potentially power-ups for Choco to make Choco able to go to other places. And I've never done this in any playthrough. I've never done any of the chocograph. Like, I've messed with Choco for, like, the introduction, and I've used Choco, you know, to get around the map a bit. But I've never really done the chocograph stuff in the way of, like, you know, actually using it to, like, I've never had a blue chocobo in this game. I love chocobos. I think they're really, really cute. They're such an iconic part of Final Fantasy to me. And when I played Final Fantasy, what was it? Final Fantasy 14 recently. Someone was like, "Oh, you should play Final Fantasy 14." And so I jumped on and played it a bit, and I like it. It's a fun game. I'm not going to say anything bad about Final Fantasy 14. It is what it is. For those who don't know, it's an online, like, kind of MMORPG sort of thing. And I really like aspects of it, and one of the things I liked is it's very... You can actually get chocobos and run around with them and have a chocobo companion, and I liked that. I thought that was a cool thing. You can also get a racing chocobo, which was fun. Trying to think where this might be, because I do not know. And we've got to have Choco to get here, so I'm also looking for chocobo footprints, because that's usually a good sign that we're in the right ballpark, as it were. Because in theory, you should be able to get to this with a yellow chocobo. Now, you may have to have something else to get you to where it is, but... and this just may not be the right place. So let's try another place. I don't think that's the right place. It might be, but... there are other places that have ice like that. So let's go try over here. Okay, so this is definitely not it. This is like desert. That is also desert, so neither of those is right. Maybe there's... It's gotta be around this area. It's gotta be. It's just a question of being patient, and I think that's kind of where some things get you. Sometimes games can be a struggle when you're trying to do something, and you know, you find yourself with limited time, and we all have limited time, and, you know, you just want to, like, kind of press on with the main story and find everything, and the stuff that's, like, side quests and things that takes a long time, can be frustrating, because it's, like, so much time invested in it sometimes to do the little bit that's there, you know? Okay, that's... Where could this be? Wait, there's a beach. Did I see the beach before? Okay, there's that city we went to a long time ago that had, like, the mole people and stuff. Okay. I might just... One sec. My friend gave me a note on this, and I don't know if this is one of the ones that they gave me a note on. Because they were, like, watching the stream, and they were like, oh, I can help you find some of the treasures, and I'm like, I don't like to use cheats and stuff, but when a friend offers me help, I'm gonna take it, because that's kind of the spirit of Final Fantasy IX. Okay. So let's see here. The uncultivated lands, the abandoned. Okay. So I think that we're kind of in the right place. Almost, maybe. Let's go around this way a little bit. Oh, there's chocobo footprints. Okay, so we must be close. I'm just flying around, like, completely missing it. Okay, we're gonna use our Geishel Greens to call Choco and keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Quack. Oh, wait. You like that. Okay, so we were closer over here. We were closer over here. Okay, so this way is closer. This is the part that confuses me sometimes. Okay, so it's not off in the water, it looks like. Okay. I'm trying to get the picture to match what I have. And I'm bad at that. I'm bad at puzzles and finding stuff in games, which is why it's not usually something I do. A lot of times in games, I kind of just get to a point where I don't know what to do and sort of, like, move on to other things that I can figure out more easily. But I want to do this stuff especially for the stream because some people might never play this game, and I want to find it for myself, and I want to find stuff for y'all. Okay, so we got 5 eco screens, 7 high potions, 3 tents, and a theater ship card. Neat. Alright, let's go back to Choco Forest. Let's see if we can find another Chocograph. I would love it if we could find another Chocograph that would evolve our little friend Choco here and make them a more powerful Chocobo. I was watching Owl House last night. For folks who don't know what Owl House is, and it has nothing to do with Final Fantasy IX. It's just me kind of talking. I was watching Owl House last night. It's a show. It's a Disney show that is about this girl who goes to a magical world. They're going to send her to, like, it's really horrible. They're going to send her to, like, this camp to learn to where they're going to teach her to conform, but she accidentally ends up in, like, a magical world instead with, like, witches and stuff, and decides to stay there instead. And I'm watching this and I'm just like, oh my god, that's horrible that people are telling you, like, oh, I love your creativity, but you need to be like other people and just learn to conform and be, you know, and fit in and stuff. I'm like, no one should tell anyone that, first of all. And second of all, no one should tell anyone that for, like, especially a kid. Like, I think when you're a kid, a lot of what happens to you in life is, like, it's people trying to tell you, you have to be this to succeed, or you have to be this, or you won't fit, and no one will like you. And that message just comes up in a lot of things, and then kind of gets shown, like, that's just a terrible message to give people. Like, I mean, yes, there are people who hurt people, you know, and I'm not talking about that, of course, but, like, there are people who just, you know, they want to be creative and express themselves through art or music, or, you know, if you want to make collages out of old magazines, and that's how you express yourself and your experiences in the world, then do it. But I was watching Owl House. I've seen it before, but I was kind of rewatching it because I love that show. It's a really good show. I really enjoy watching it. I think it has a lot of really interesting messages and things that are valid. That'll raise your defense. That'll raise your defense as well. Sorry, I'm just messing with... I want to see if I can give Dagger stuff that will let her have some better abilities and also better... Look at the Aloha shirt last time. That still makes me laugh. Okay, let's give Dagger... Let's give Dagger this. We're going to give Dagger the Magician Robe. It will lower their strength, raise everything else that really matters for them. And I think... Okay, we're not gonna use Auto Potion right now, because I really want to get Auto Regen and probably MP 20%. So yes, for the folks who are like, wait, that's a lot of points. Yeah, I'm probably going to be grinding for quite a while. The stream is very young, as I said. I've only been doing this for like 2 weeks, so I don't know that I'm going to make everyone watch me grinding that much. Sorry. If you're hearing me type, again, I'm trying to manage the stream, and, like, I'm not generally smart enough to do two things at once. Okay. Alright, quack, 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 quack. Come on, let's find another Chocograph. That would be great. Can we find another one? Is there another Chocograph? Come on. But yeah, if you've never heard of Owl House, you've never seen it, it's a newer show, which I like, because sometimes I feel like some of the newer animated series just don't. I used to watch every cartoon that came out, and I don't hate the new cartoons, but, like, I feel like newer stuff just doesn't stick with me the same way. which makes sense, you know, when you're a kid, like, the things you see are a lot more formative, but there's a lot of great cartoons that came out when I was older, like, even, like, Love Avatar, like, you know, The Last Airbender, and Korra, and that, those were both great shows, and those came out when I was, like, in college. And, Korra came out years after that. Like, I was out of college. I was out, you know, out in the world doing things. I love waterbending. I think that's just cool. I like water and stuff. Yes, things that people are interested in. This is such A+ content. Everyone wants to know you like water, the basic fundamental element that we all need to live. I like the music here. Crack, 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 crack. Come on. Okay. You liked it better this way. No. Geishel greens. Nice. Time's up. You found 2. Play Chocobo hot and cold. I want to go see if that old man, if his mist machine is working now too. Come on, Choco. Find the treasure, Choco. I'm not putting off going to the end of the game. I don't not want the series to end. What are you talking about? Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, you like this way. Someone described this as, like, pixel perfect digging, and it's like, they're not wrong. Oh no, anointment. You really have to hit, like, just the right spot. And you do get better at it as you go. I will say that much. I'm still really, really bad at this, but comparatively to where I was when I started doing these, and I couldn't get, like, any of them consistently, it would just be like, oh god, I can't do this. Okay, so we got an anointment. This is also just a really, like, it's a good way to get items, if you get decent at it at all. Like, you can get, like, random anointments and potions and some money and stuff, which can be very helpful at different points in the game. Okay, 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 okay. We close, Choco. We close. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You like this direction. Alright, alright. We got a soft. Soft is good. Soft is fine. We like soft. Soft cures petrification, which is something I highly, highly recommend you guard against, because if your entire party ends up petrified, then you are KO'd. And it is really annoying because there are certain creatures that have the ability to petrify everyone. And it's like, oh god. My whole party is petrified, so that's technically a KO here. Time's up. Found one. Okay, I want to do one more here. We're going to do one more here, and then we'll go do something else, because I don't want to do one thing for the entire stream. Especially not in one place. Like, okay, quack, quack. Okay, so you didn't... So you liked over here more. Aha! An anointment. Oh, Choco. You like your anointments, don't you, buddy? Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I really enjoyed Owl House. It's a fun show. Boom, boom, boom. Getting close, getting close, getting close, getting close, getting close. No. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, this way. This way, maybe? Come on. Come on. Come on, Choco. Pixel perfect digging is required. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go see the old man at the observatory. I want to see if his mischief is working again. Because if it is, that would be nice. Because I felt bad for him. Because last time he's like, I'm tired. I want coffee. And it's like, oh, poor dude. Alright. And again, last time we got the Invincible. And I apologize, you're about to hear me open my drink. Apologies. I'm very thirsty. That's better. Yeah, I want to keep doing Final Fantasy IX stuff, because I'm really enjoying the series. It seems like other folks are at least looking at it. Now, whether or not they're enjoying it is another thing altogether, but, you know. Hello, little fox creatures. You're little moos, that's what you are. And again, this is the core cast. These are the first 4 characters who came into this game. Everyone else who came after is additional. Okay, so I can't get to the observatory anymore. Sorry, old dude. But you lived. We missed you. How? Alright, Steiner. Finish this thing off. Web. No. No webs. Ugh. 9 damage. That's ridiculous. How dare you? So at this point in the game, the roots of the Ilfa tree spread to block certain areas, and the game will outright tell you, like, hey, you're about to enter the end phase of the game. You may want to go do side quests and stuff before. And I thought about doing that, but, like, I felt like doing that at that time would not be... I don't want to stall the game while I try to figure out side quests. I'd rather fail at them altogether and be like, okay, well, I failed at that, life goes on, and continue the story and stuff, than be like, for the next 60 hours, I'm going to sit here and struggle with a basic puzzle. Da 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 da. So yeah, if you're ever playing the game and you get to the point with the 4 shrines and the Shimmering Island and everything, and you want to do those side quests and stuff, you don't have to do them. Like, they're not essential to the game or anything. It's just one of those things that if you want to do it, that's a good time to do it. Where else can we go? Can we go to Alexandria? I don't think we can go to Alexandria. Yeah, we can. Let's go to Alexandria. We haven't been there in a while. So this is Alexandria. The city that got blown... The city that's immigrated from Lindblom. Such bad luck. I moved here from Lindblom. This is awful. Oh, dude, that sucks. You moved here from Lindblom and then this place got hit? And yeah, you can see, like, the people are rebuilding. You know, it's sad. Things are not great, but they're doing their best. And I think that's a lot about the human spirit, you know? People... Everybody gather around. It's time for Reconstruction Committee meeting. We will decide what to put on the Reconstruction petition. A majority vote will determine the policy to be submitted. Rebuild the bar, know the roads, a school. I want to join the Knights of Pluto, a playground. Boy, we're full of ideas, aren't we? Let us take a vote tomorrow. This is where the game got started. This is where everything kind of kicks off in Alexandria. And Alexandria is, for a lot of the game, I wouldn't say it's the focal point of the game, but a lot of what happens in the game is just so tied up in Alexandria, you know, and so many major events of the game happen in Alexandria. And again, I'm not going to say anything here because, you know, you may be coming into this stream and everything, like, really late in it, and I don't want to, like, ruin stuff for you. You know, even though it's an older game and all that. I'd like to start by rebuilding the kitchen. Alright. And I think there was a Stelazio here that we missed that unfortunately we can no longer get to. Which is sad, because I really wanted to get them all for you, but the Knights of Pluto did a great job evacuating the citizens. We managed to come out of this with very few casualties. Oh, yay. I want to get the tower fixed as soon as possible. I get my daily exercise there. That's the guy who was running up the tower. I'm going to write a book about the rebuilding of Alexandria. Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, history's important. And especially history that's not about, like, wars and stuff. It's just about, like, this is going to be one heck of a cleanup job. And look at these people. They're just, like, digging in. Okay, that guy not so much. But most of them are just kind of, like, digging into it, putting their shoulder in. Because they love Alexandria. It's their home. They want to make it... They want to fix it as best as they can. Alright, let's go to the harbor. I don't think there's really anything to do at the harbor, but... Oh, what's this? We got Leo! We got Leo! Okay, we got another Stelazio! Yay! That's awesome! And again, I know this part of the stream in the series may not be what folks want. You're probably like, get to the Shimmering Island, you fool. We want to see that. Or, not the Shimmering Island. Get to, you know, go find Kuja, get the last fight in. But there's so much stuff here that, like, I really want to explore a bit and look around. Access is restricted. Okay, so there's really... this is a pretty area. A couple of things happen here during the course of the game, which you can see in this other episodes of the stream. Not a lot happens there. I really wish they had done more with the harbors in general. I just feel like there's a harbor here, there's in Alexandria, there's a harbor in Lindblom, and in both cases, like, you can go to them. They look cool, but there's not a lot actually going on there. Okay, let's go this way. So let's get out, we're gonna look around Alexandria a little bit more. Really glad we came here and we got that Stelazio, that's great. Alright, here we go. If you are in Alexandria, there are a bunch of mini-games and stuff you can do at various points in the game that I just didn't mess with. There's like... No, I did. I did mess with them, because I did the jump rope mini-game. I'm just really, really bad at it. Here's Rose. What is this tiny theater? This place is unworthy of my talent. That's Lowell. He's... Lowell. I do declare that Lowell's too big for his britches. What in tarnation are we supposed to do? I don't know. Tell him to shut up. He's being a jerk. So this is, early in the game, we Rose gets separated from everybody. 2680, nice. And she decides to start a little theater here. And this is actually a really... I've been to a lot of community theaters. For just like some independently run community theater, this is really nice and really big. Like, good on Rose, you know? Can we go to the bell tower again? Is there anything there? Oh, there's the little kids playing jump rope. And there's Stiltskin. Hi, Stiltskin. How are you? I tried to figure out what Artemicon was doing, but I didn't understand how he felt. Aww. Play more and raise your rank. Mognet? Read mail? The most important thing in life. Okay. I've already read that letter. I want you to deliver a letter to Atla. Thanks, Kupo. I've got to deliver these letters. Vanity. Even Moogles want to look beautiful. I've read that letter too. Okay. Vivi can play. Alright, let's do the jump rope minigame. Here we go. Hoo! Hoo! Nope. One time. Come play with us again. No, we will do this jump rope minigame. We're gonna make it at least 10 times. Hoo! Hoo! No. Okay. I don't want to do that for too long because I know watching me play jump rope with the little kid, with Vivi play jump rope is cute, but... Can someone tell me how to keep track of my kitty Mittens? I would make your kitty be inside, maybe keep a leash on it if you're going to take it out. The water is quite dirty right now. I can't even see any fish swimming in there. Feeding the fish was my favorite part. Aww. You'd like to feed the fish. That dude's like, they must have known I was away. That's why they attacked the city. Yeah, dude, that's it. You got it. They attacked the city. Alexandria's a cool little area. I like how each of the cities... I mean, they're all cities, so they have similar kind of urban feels to them. You know, the society is very like... You have the big cities, and then you have like the really small towns and stuff out in the world. Like Dolly. Dolly's kind of, you know, one of the few actual small... why'd you put me over here? It's one of the few small towns that you really get to see. A lot of the town, like, I mean, there's like, there's a couple, but, oh, you're one of those things we fought in the tower. I bet Steiner can knock this thing out with one hit. I want to see if he can. Yeah, 7,000 damage, that'll do it. That will do it, Steiner. Because that thing wasn't very strong. Running around in the world now is somewhat dangerous because there are mist monsters, so there aren't any here, I don't think. But like if you go down where the mist is, there are mist monsters, which are these things you'll encounter at other points in the game. They're reasonably strong at this point. They're not like unbeatable or anything. Vivi, can you smack this thing and knock it out? No, Vivi's not quite strong enough to knock that thing out. That did 5 damage. That's a second level spell, and it did 5 damage to Steiner. Steiner's just like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And even those fights can be useful, because, you know, you get some items, you get a little bit of money, you get AP. It's not big fights that are going to, like, get you those huge grinding numbers, but they do help. If only a little. Alright, so let's take Leo to the Queen. So yeah, again, this is Trino, and it never really occurred to me in any of my other playthroughs, but Trino is really the only city that makes it through the game that doesn't get demolished. It doesn't get destroyed. It doesn't even really get attacked. Trino just kind of endures everything. It kind of makes it through the whole game without really being damaged in any way. There are things that happen in Trino, but like no one invades it. All right. Oh, you have the Leo. Give it to me in return for a reward. Yep, here's the Leo. Oh, you are most kind. Now give it to me. There's Leo. You may take the reward from my servant. The Robe of Lords. Hello, Robe of Lords. What do you do? Reflect Null and Concentrate. Oh, that's very nice. Lowers their magic, but boosts everything else significantly. Okay. That might be worth investing in with Dagger. I don't know that I want to give Dagger Auto Potion because Auto Potion is a great ability, especially for characters with low HP like Dagger and like Vivi. I badmouthed it, and I retract everything I say, because I was like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, but it's only good if you have potions, which, you know, just have potions. That's the easiest thing in the world. Every single person in the game that sells stuff sells potions. What's this? The main attraction of tonight's auction is Thief's Gloves, supposedly. Interesting. But if that's true, there's no chance in the world I could ever afford to buy it. You never know. If other people spend money buying items, it could be cheaper. The man who always sits in the front row is led by the main attraction. You can try recommending other items to him, perhaps. Ah, okay. Let's go to the auction house. That's how I lost all my money last time. This is not the way to the auction. Yeah, it is. Trino's kind of easy to get around in because it's a giant circle. Or a giant semicircle, I guess. Do I have any letters for you, little Moogle? No, come here. Do I have mail for you? Read mail. No. Use a potion on you. So there is a monster in the knight's house, and I really want to fight it, and I want Dagger to beat it, because, I don't know, I just do. Today's items are... Can I talk to you? The Magician Robe, we already have one of those. Fairy Earrings. The Maiden's Ring. Thief's Gloves. Alright. Well, we're going to stand here and watch this, so I apologize to folks. So, the way the auction works is you can bid on any items. It does actually take money to bid on them, shocking to no one. And you can sell the items, or you can keep them. Some of them are useful for various things, some of them are just really good items. $4,900 gil, 5,000 gil. I just did 5,000 gil, 5,000 gil, 5,000 gil, 5,000 gil, 55. And these are all like the Trino nobles that just come here to bid on stuff. Trino is like... I've heard Trino is called different things during the course of the game. Sometimes it's called the City of Nobles. And you can kind of, like, the music here is very, like, fancy. It's very fancy and, like, you know, kind of the sort of thing you would think you would hear at, like, a ball or a cotillion or something like that. I don't know. But it's also kind of, like, ragtimey and jazzy. You know? I don't know. I like it. I really like the music for Trino. I love the music in Final Fantasy IX, and that's part of the reason that I love this game. I think it did some of the best music in all of the Final Fantasy games. I want to get the Thieves' Gloves, because those could be really good for Zidane, so We're gonna hang out for a minute. Again, I apologize if this is boring to folks, but, you know, if you're watching the stream, then maybe you're just enjoying hanging out, and I'm just pure background noise for the day. There's a really cool painting in here, as you can see in the background. Kuja hangs out here a couple of times, so Kuja has some kind of tie to this place. We don't know 100% what it is, but sold for 6,200 gil. Next item is the Medane's Ring. Let's build on that, because I don't have one of those. We'll build 3,500, alright. 3,600. I'm trying to, like, rack up the price so maybe these nobles have less money. I'm gonna win, aren't I? 3,900 gel. 4,200. Started bidding more. 4,300. 5,000. I just hit 5,000. No, I don't want to bid. 5,200. 5,600. I just hit 5,600 gil. No, I don't want to bid on it anymore. That's too much. Any more? Sold for 5,600 gil. Next item is the Thieves' Gloves. Okay. I want those. That guy jumped straight to 8,900. 9,000. 9,900. 10,000. How much do I have? I have 71,000. I can spend some money here. 10,600. Stop outbidding me. 10,900. 12,000. All right, fine. 14,700. Oh. Okay. That's how we do. 26,400 gil. Excuse me. 27,200 gil. I just had 27,200 gil. 27,200 gil. Any more? Do we have a bit? Sold for 27,200 gil. Thieves' Gloves. We will take a short break. Alright, so let's see what the Thieves' Gloves do. I hope they're good, because we spent a lot of money on them. Okay, they raise my speed, they raise my evasion, and they let Zidane learn Master Thief. Speed is always good. Evasion is handy. Magic evasion is useful. It's not something that Zidane really has a lot of. And I do like the idea of him having Master Thief. So, that's how the auction works. I do always caution, it is very, 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 very easy to go broke in there. I had money the entire game. I went to the auction house, and I went broke. And I had to go grind for, like, a while and get lucky in finding some treasure and stuff so that I could get my money back. Now, you can sell items to certain nobles to get your money. I didn't do that because reasons. Okay. Alright, so we've got Master Thief equipped. Let's go do some level grinding for a bit. We'll find some good place to get some fights in. And again, back aboard the Invincible. Here we are. Alright, where can we go? That's the Wind Shrine. That's the Chocobo's Lagoon. The Guero. The Coos Marsh. Ispin's Castle. Ispin's Castle might not be a bad place to go. That's the Black Mage Village, Fossil Rue, another marsh, the Desert Palace, the Earth Shrine, Madin Sari. Let's go to Madin Sari. We haven't been there in a long time. And I just clicked out of it because I am dumb. There. That's what we want to do. And again, one of the things, and I think I've said this like repeatedly, one of the things I love about the way they did the airships in this game is you can select a location and the airship will just go. If it's, you know, so you can kind of be like, if you're playing this casually and you don't want to sit there and like steer the airship yourself, you can just be like, I'm just going to send the airship there and you know, go grab a drink, take a bathroom break, whatever. I almost wish there were more towns in this game. That's the thing that's it. Final Fantasy IX, the world feels big, but at the same time, sometimes it feels small. It isn't much, but I've prepared some goods that may be of use to you on your journey. Unfortunately, I must charge you money in exchange for running low on supplies. Pay Gil for items. So... I don't think we really need very much. We'll load up on some potions. Because potions are always good, and we go through a fair number of those. We have so many tents. We have 27 tents. I need to remember to use those. Hello, little Moogle. How's Aiko, Koopa? We had an earthquake, but tell her we're okay. Aw, little Moogles, are you okay? So this is Madin Sari. This is where Aiko came from. This is where we meet her and some stuff happens. I don't want to rest right now, but thank you. Oh, wait. What was that? Something. Come on. There's something written on the wall. Aiko 3, Moog 3, same age. Aww. So Moog is the little Moogle that Aiko is friends with. The fishing has been horrible since the mist appeared. Oh, it's you. I saw you. I saw you. What were you doing here? That's the bounty hunter. Are you here to mess with the little Moogles? I saw you. What was that? We repeated the mistake our ancestors made 500 years ago. We failed an attempted summon at the foot of the Ilfa tree. The area surrounding the tree was unaffected, but we sealed the area as they would have done 500 years ago. Okay. When the arrogant ones summoned a power that could not be controlled, holy judgment was passed. The jewel of this village must serve as a reminder of the day we had to leave our country. Alright. I saw that woman, that bounty hunter lady. She just like jumped away. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Are you hanging out waiting for Aiko to come back so you can try to like capture her? Hello, little Moogle. Alright, so there's nothing here. I don't like that that lady is here. That's concerning. That is concerning that she is here. Da, 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 da. Alright, little Moogle. I'll see you later. But yeah, that's Madin Sari. Shimmering Island, we've already been there. Mesto Gaza, we've been there. Ibsen's... Let's go to Ibsen's castle, because there's like... There's actually reasonably strong creatures there, and there's some treasures that I know for a fact we missed, and some puzzles that I messed up. I could be doing more Choco treasure hunting, but again, I don't want to do just one thing in a stream for too long, because... I don't know, I figure people want to see different things, and since I can't stream this tonight, I wanted to do at least one Final Fantasy IX stream, because, you know, folks have been watching, and I want to keep giving content. Alright, so this is Ibsen's castle. We've been here before. Alright, up the stairs we go. Ooh. Alright, this is a gargoyle, and this weird dude who makes it come to life. No. Vivi use focus. Dagger just use cures on people for right now. Steiner, attack. I stole a tent and did 1,000 damage. Zidane, pretty much like everything I read about Zidane has always said like, as you're playing with Zidane, you want to be stealing from everyone, and Zidane is like not meant to be an attacker. I never play him that way, so I miss a lot of the items and stuff. But if you're going through the game, and you want to play the way that other people have said you should play him, you should be stealing with him. I don't play that way because it's just never been the way I played it. We'll just use a regular cure. Firaga, go! Steal more stuff. And what's good with Zidane is as he levels up and gets different abilities, you do gain the ability to deal damage and to steal things, which is handy. Use... Oh, you're tougher now. Blizzara. That's only a 2nd level spell. Couldn't steal anything. Alright, fine. Blizzara. Boom! Alright, he's dead. Kill the gargoyle. Quick. Uh-oh. Again, Break is one of those spells that inflicts Petrify, which is not difficult to deal with. You can use a soft, you can get rid of that in a couple of different ways. I don't have Stone Killer on any of my characters right now, so that's why they're not doing very much damage. So Vivi's kind of carrying the day here. Don't really want to use anything right now with Dagger, just because we're trying to save our ethers, and I don't want to like sit here and churn out a bunch of spells if I can avoid it. Gradual Petrify. Yeah, if you see, so Steiner doesn't have the Petrification protection, so he has 9 turns before he turns to stone. 8, not 9. It puts a counter over him, and he slowly starts turning to stone. And then it goes away. So, there's a couple ways to deal with it. Dagger can cure it now. You can use an item. You can do a bunch of different things to deal with that. It's not terribly difficult. Let's see if we have anything better for you. Egoist Armlet. Body Temp and High Tide. Their evasion just plummets, though. Magic defense goes up. I don't like things that give me, like, 0 evasion chance. The Robe of Lords would be really, really good for you. And you've learned Auto Potion, so let's do that. We're gonna give the Robe of Lords to Dagger for right now, because it will make Dagger better in virtually every way. Actually, Vivi has the Magician Robe. I think the Robe of Lords might be better for Vivi. It'll lower his magic, but it'll raise everything else. Yeah. I wish I had 2. Because this teaches concentrate. Oh, jeez. I might give that to Vivi later. Okay, we're going to give the Robe of Lords to Dagger for right now, because concentrate could be useful. What's concentrate do? Raises the strength of spells. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that'd be really good for Dagger. Reflect Nullification. That just means that when you cast Reflect, nullifies Reflect and attacks. That could be useful for Dagger, because when certain characters have Reflect on them, she can't heal them because it reflects the spell. So it could be handy to kind of have that on Dagger to allow her to heal people when they have Reflect on them. Yep, go down. There we go. It's a little tricky with these ladders, because sometimes it's really easy to click on them when you don't mean to. Okay, jump this way. Can I go up? I don't think I can go very... Yeah, that just brings me back here. Jump down. Yes, jump off the ladder. Alright, jump on the ladder. Go down. I can't go there. I can jump off here. And go this way. And again, I'm just kind of messing around today. Let's go in here. Because there's at least 2 treasure chests in this place that I didn't get. And I want to get them. Because there's one there. Okay, this brings me down here. And the creatures in here, while they are not, like, super strong, are strong enough to at least give us some kind of power. You know, we're getting at least moderate experience from these fights. Vivi, use focus. Today, attack that thing. You froze the princess. You absolute jerk. And I need to remember... I've gotten in the habit of doing it with Dagger, but I'm still not doing it consistently with Vivi. I have got to remember to cast my spells so that they hit everything. Not just one creature. Thundara. Okay, so you use second level spells. Let's try Thunder Slash, which is yet to hit. Ow. We'll use just a regular old Cure with Dagger. She's the only one that's really hurt, but... Take that. Thunder Slash, go! Come on, Steiner. That misses, like, every single time. I have yet to hit with that technique. Blizzara. Alright, we're gonna try it again. I want to hit with that technique. Auto Potion. No one's really hurt except Dagger and Vivi, so we'll just use a regular Cure. Don't petrify Steiner. Don't petrify Steiner. Oh, you petrified Vivi. Alright, fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. Oh, the gargoyle's dead. Just misses every time. I don't know why. I don't know why that misses so consistently. I must be doing something wrong with it, I don't know. Oh, Vivi's petrified. No, Vivi. Oh no, I used a tent by accident. I meant to give him a soft. Darn it. Bitten by silence, darkness, poison snake. Great. Let's try magic break, maybe? So you're just like using a bunch of different things to mess with me. Let's use soft. That's the one we want. We're gonna use soft on Vivi, and that will cure petrification. I could just use a spell here, but I have so many softs that I'm better off using the item than I am wasting the ether on him. Not the ether to use the spell. Stop that. Just use a regular cure. I don't think we will really need it. He might be dead. But we'll see. Get him, Steiner. Magic break. The techniques just... I must have done something wrong with Steiner, because the techniques do not seem to hit. And they seem to hit, like, poorly consistently, so... This dude only knows like these second level spells, which is weird because it's late in the game by now. So will you please die? How much life do you have left? I don't know how much life this character has left, but I really want him to die. It's like, just die already. Miss, of course. Okay, fine. Let's try... I'm just gonna use a decent spell, and hopefully it will... There we go. Thank God. Thank you, Steiner. Da-da-da... And by this point in the game, like, everybody is decently strong. Everyone can kind of hold their own and make a go of it. I want to get as many abilities equipped to characters as I can before the end of the game. How do I get there? Okay, I can't go this way. I can't go that way. There's got to be a way to get that chest. Jump. No, jump. Yes, there. That's what we wanted you to do. I think this was one of the areas of the game. There's like here and that other castle we went to that were like really, really, really short. Alright, so let's use a tent. We've got so many flippin' tents right now. And I wasted that elixir, but that's okay. That is okay. We haven't really... The elixir is kind of my emergency cord in this game. Because it restores your health entirely. It restores all of your mana. So generally speaking, I'm only going to be using those in situations where things are... Whoa, I fell. Well, there are traps here, so that happened. Yeah. And we'll go back down. Okay, so there are traps in the floor there, as we saw. Okay, so maybe I have to jump down this other trap. I don't think that'll work, though. Okay, so we're fighting this guy again. We're just going to murder them. Alright, Vivi. Alright. And if you kill that guy quick enough, the gargoyle just doesn't come to life. And Vivi does his twirl, and everything is fine. 7,000. Okay, so you have learned MP plus 20%. That's lovely. Because the more MP that you can have, the happier I will be. Okay. The problem is this. Literally every one of these has a use. Like, Concentrate's really good, Auto Regen is really good, MP plus 20% is really good, Reflect Null is hit or miss. Especially for Dagger. The reason I say that is this. If Dagger has that equipped, and you're having someone... Oh, there we go, that's how we get this. Maiden Prayer. Lovely. And I guess we can jump down the chain, maybe? Yeah, okay, so we got one of those things. Really glad we got that, actually, because that was bugging me, because it's like, it's such an easy... I'm like, it's right there. There's gotta be a way to get it. Oh, we haven't seen you before. Hello, eyeball. Ow. I think everything in here is just resistant to basic attacks. Like, you have to use magic to really hurt anything. Because as you're seeing, Zidane's attacks are not doing very much damage, and neither are Steiner's when they're just regular old hits. Boom. Take that. Haha. So, what are you blasting Vivi with? Did that hurt? It hurt very, very little. Couldn't steal anything. Of course not. Go, Steiner! Da 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 da. Okay, so we got that. There's that puzzle I couldn't figure out what to do with before. I think that was this way? Maybe it wasn't that way. Oh, wait. There's the stairs I always forget about. They just bring me up here. Oh, and there's stuff up there, too. There is so much stuff in here that is so easy to miss. Like, it's really... This is one of those games, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, it really is very old school in the way of... It's very easy to just walk right past stuff and completely miss it. Ah, Cerberus, hello, how are you? hurt. That was actually probably one of the better hits that we've had in a while. I mean, it didn't wipe the party out, everyone's still alive, but that definitely hurt. I think I'm going to stream this for a bit longer, just because we've gotten some stuff done. We got another Chocograph, we got another Stelazio, which is all good. No one's hurt badly, so I think we're just going to chill with our white magic for a moment. Take that. Alright, so you're not very... Cerberus is just really resistant to physical attacks, it looks like. I think everything in here is really resistant to physical attacks. Which I like and dislike. I like it from the perspective of it kind of forces you to keep that in mind, and if you haven't been using... Final Fantasy X was one of those games that also did something similar. If you're not using the... Because that game allowed you to swap characters between the whole party. Like, pretty much all the time. And if you didn't, like, choose to do so, it really hurt you in the game, because you'd be like, none of my characters are hurting this particular creature, because different creatures would have, you know, this creature's really strong against magic, so you don't want to use Lulu. This creature's really strong, is a ranged creature, so you need a character that can hit with ranged attacks, and all that stuff. Okay, I can't go that way. Alright, so that's the castle. I don't think we're going to spend any more time there this stream, just because there's some chests and a puzzle, and I don't know how to get there, so... Honestly, I might look up how to find that stuff and go back there. I might not. I don't know. Olivert, Q's-Marsh, Daguerro. I want to go to Daguerro and see if we've raised our treasure hunter rank at all, because we've found a lot of treasure. Must have raised our treasure hunter rank by now. Okay, did I mess up? I messed up. I must have hit something. Sorry, everybody. It is so hard to see where I'm going with the mist. That's why I'm losing that's one of the reasons I'm using the other thing so much, just because, like, it is so hard to see where you're going with the mist. Let's go to the Chocobo Lagoon. Maybe that's where I'll end this up. Go to the Chocobo Lagoon and, yeah, you can see the roots from the Ilfa tree are just kind of coming out all over the ground now. I know there's Chocobo tracks around here. There's a forest. That's not what I'm looking for, though. There we go. Again, it's tricky to see where you're going sometimes, just because there are, and the only way you can change your party at this point in the game, for the record, is you have to, essentially go in and go to the airship, and then you can change your party from there. What does return magic do? I don't know what that does. I'm just seeing if there's any kind of thing we can give them that will... Dark Hat lowers everything significantly, but it teaches him High Tide and Jelly. Vivi. Because I want to get all the ability. Because I have a feeling that more and more as the game goes on, status has become a thing. Like, for most of the game, it's the basic statuses that will affect you, like antidote and poison. And occasionally, you'll bump into enemies that'll like petrify you or put you to sleep and stuff like that. It's not too much, and you can really sort of figure out how to get around it all pretty quickly and easily. But later in game, by the time you get to the Ilfantry, there are status effects that are just really devastating and can be hard just to figure out how to get around them and what they actually do. And you can actually see me struggle with that in one of the other videos. When I got affected with Zombie as Dagger, I was like, I don't know how to get rid of this. Come on. It's so hard to see with the mist that I can't just like go just anywhere because Choco is not powerful enough to do that yet. Here we go. I think we made it. We did. Yes, we did. Good. Alright. I want... Oh, wait, we have points. Can I get anything good? Exchange points. Okay, so we have 250 points. Or 259 points. As you can see, you can get the Robe of Lords for 1,000 points. And then you can get a bunch of other stuff for... It's kind of like, you know, you would get your tickets at the arcade back in the day, and people would be like, oh, did you want to get something good? Like, well, yeah, I got these points. Can I have something nice? And they'd be like, nah, you can have garbage. You can have a spider ring. But maybe you like the spider ring. Crack, 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 crack. Come on. Come on. And I think the trick with this one is just you have so little time. Because it's 30 seconds. The other one gives you 60 seconds, which is like, okay, that's not so bad. 60 seconds, I can get something done in 60 seconds. 30 seconds is like nothing. It's like, boom, done. See ya. And you're like, oh man, I didn't find any treasures. And I think that gets frustrating when you just don't find anything. It's like, it's one thing to only find a remedy. You're like, oh, that's not great. But, I mean, at least it's something. Okay, 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 okay. Da 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 da. Up, there we go. Dig, 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 dig. A remedy. We got 8 points for that though. So you get a lot more points in this area. So I might have to just commit to grinding in here a bit more to get those other points. It's also only 30 gil here, which is handy. Yeah, I'm going to do this for a little bit longer, and then I might play a different game. Because I want to try to do as much content as I can for folks to enjoy, or make fun of, whatever you want to do with it. Guy Shell Greens, we got 2 points. Yeah, we're great. Dig, 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 dig. Okay, we're getting further away from it. Time's up. You got 2 points. Alright. Yeah, because I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, so I think what I'll do is, I'll stream this for a little bit longer just so we get to an even hour and a half. Because I like to wrap the streams up at even numbers. Sometimes I end stuff in odd places just because I do. But I try to, like, at least do an hour. Especially with Final Fantasy IX, because there's just so much there. A chocograph! Yes, we got a chocograph. Yes, that's beautiful. I love it. I love that we got that. Come on. Can we find a second treasure? No, we can't. We don't have enough time. But we found a chocograph, and that's a lot of points. Ask Choco. Take a look at the Chocograph. Okay. Abandoned lagoon. Okay, so according to this, I hear there's a sunken treasure near a peninsula in the southern part of the outer continent. Okay. Let's go find this. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find this other Chocograph. The southern part of the outer continent. Okay. So first I have to figure out how the heck to get back. Again, I'm dumb. If you I highly recommend, if you're gonna do this, do it before you go to the Shimmering Island, because then you can see better and it makes the whole thing a lot easier. I decided to do this in a silly way. I might do this. I might do the Queen of Mini game. I don't think I'm going to stream that because I don't like it. I don't want to do it. But to get Queen's weapon, it might be worth doing. I don't know. I don't like that mini game. I don't like catching the little frogs. That's mean. They just I don't like that games like use like, you know, I don't like when games use like herding animals as like a mini game or something. And that's one of the things I don't like about that new Resident Evil game, you know, where it's like, oh, go shoot the chicken or whatever. It's just like, no. Okay, so which... It's at the outer continent. I should have looked at that better. Alright, let's go back down. I gotta look at the Chocograph again. Because the only way I know how to find these sometimes is by looking at the name and, like, the clue. Open the Chocograph menu. Okay, this is the Abandoned Lagoon. Okay, so it's the outer continent. Okay, let's get off Choco. And if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the little picture that kind of gives a description of the general area. You also definitely want to have your mini-map up when you're doing this, because that's the only way I can do any of it. If I try to do this with just that description, it's tricky. And I think it's also something that, like, it really helps if someone, like my friend had given me some tips on how to find stuff. Do that. Save yourself the energy. Don't drive yourself, you know. Don't drive yourself mad trying to find stuff like this. It's not worth it. Okay, this way. Okay, right color. It's the right color, so if we can find chocobo footprints, there's a good chance that this is close, if not the right place. Because chocobo footprints are always going to be around the spot. It may not be the right place, but I don't think we're too far off. Even if we missed it, I don't think we're too far off. I think this is the outer continent for sure. Come on. Okay. Wait, was that it? I think this might be it. We gotta have Choco to get here, though. And that's why I wish we could just call Choco or bring Choco on the Invincible, because then we could just kind of grab him and go, but you can't bring him on the Invincible, unfortunately. Alright, let's find Chocobo footprints. There have to be Chocobo footprints somewhere around. And then there they are. There it is. Okay, this is the area. This is the area. Item. Geishel greens. And again. Alright. So, not there. Not there. Not there. I think we're getting closer, though. Okay. Choco is just like, meh. Nah. Aha! We found it. We found the treasure chest. Found 6 soft, 4 ethers, 1 feather boot, and an Ankai armlet. Awesome. Okay, so we found a bunch of treasure. We found another chocograph. We found Leo. Sorry if this stream has been boring for folks. I know some people have kind of wandered in and out, and, you know, I get it. It's may just be boring or whatever. That's fine. I appreciate anybody who takes a look and hangs out with me for a little while. I'll do something more exciting for my next stream. There's not going to be a Final Fantasy IX stream tonight, because the evening is pretty full, so unless things dramatically fall through, if they do, I will do another one of these, with us just running around finding chocographs and stuff, because I really want to find them all, because that's how you get all the ultimate weapons. And I want to have the ultimate weapons, because I've never done that for the game, so I think it'd be fun to go into the last fight with almost all of the best weapons. To get the truly best weapon in the game, you have to make it to the very, very end of the game in 12 hours. People have consistently said that is the hardest thing to do in this game, and that is one of the hardest things to do generally in Final Fantasy IX. In Final Fantasy, like all of it. I think the only way to realistically do it is turn off side battles, and you have to turn off side battles, probably hit the max level thing on characters so everybody starts out as 99s. And you can't do side quests, you can't really do much of anything except run through the story, because the story, there's a lot. Like, just getting around takes a long time, and I don't want to do that. So, I don't know. If folks, like, really wanted to see another Final Fantasy IX stream after we finish this one, and they're like, can you do it? I'll do it, because I want to do content people will enjoy and ask for, but, you know, and that's one of the reasons that this stream exists. People said, are you going to do a Final Fantasy IX stream? And again, as always, I want to end this by saying thank you to everybody who watches and comments and hangs out with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll be back. I'll be back shortly with something else for you. But until next time, everybody, play more games and be safe. Bye.